Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Central Valley Talk. Your time now, 11:49 on this 2nd of June. I'm Austin Reed, coming to you live from our Tower District studios in beautiful Fresno. It's a hot one, though, today. We still have that excessive heat warning across the Central Valley. 107, the expected high in Fresno for this Wednesday. So make sure you stay in the air conditioning. That's what we're doing here in our studios today. We've got 2 ACs going. We've got a fan going. And I'm still hot. It's probably because I'm wearing this suit, though. So, hey, hit me up on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok. I want to introduce my next guests before we see them. We've got a couple very special guests joining us live via Zoom today. Number one, Magi Avila, and she is in a rewarding after a rewarding career in Mexican films, television, theatrical, and productions. Magi made her way to the Mecca of entertainment, Hollywood, and her most recent work is an actress, and she has been seen right now in My American Family. That's a TV series on Amazon Prime featuring Danny Trejo. Also on the feature film Dog Eat Dog with Oscar winner Nicolas Cage and 4 times Oscar nominee William Dafoe, directed by Paul Schrader, and hopefully I'm saying those names right. So we're going to catch up with her in just a second, but also joining us live via Zoom will be Michael Warkentin. He grew up in a middle-class family. His father, who became a self-taught aerospace engineer, taught Michael to think through and solve challenges. And as a result of woodworking, electrical, plumbing projects, and auto mechanics all came easy to Michael. And so we're going to be catching up with him as well. So let's say hello to both of our guests right now. Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having us. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being with us.
Yeah. Okay, let's start with you, Maggie. Tell us a little bit about these new acting gigs that you've landed, and that's on some huge streaming services.
Thank you. Yes. My American Family, it's a TV show about diversity. It's a Mexican family who gets an exchange student. And we're thinking that he is coming from China. He's supposed to be Chinese, but then we find out that he is 6.5 tall European man pushing 30. And so the comedy starts right there. The show starts Mr. Danny Trejo, and it's a really beautiful bunch of characters that bring lots of good values to the screen.
Now, Michael, tell us a little bit about your story and your connection.
Maggie actually picked up and inspired me to do a film about a trip, another trip of a lifetime that I was taking. And she ended up directing and helped me put together the project. And we filmed it, and this will be released on June 8th on iTunes and Apple TV. But it's I'm a guy in a wheelchair. You may not be able to tell, but I wanted to show people what it was like to travel with me. But it really ends up being a feel-good story in a time when, gosh, we could all use a little more feel-good.
Well, that's fascinating because I was reading kind of the rest of your bio, and I know I didn't say that in the beginning, so that's kind of like an added value to this. Maggie, with your connection to Michael, from your words, why was it so important to do this?
Because Michael is the perfect embodiment of achievement and self-fulfillment. When I met him, I saw this man that at first, Michael, I have told you this, he looked like Mr. Clean with the big, bright blue eyes and super bright, beautiful energy. And he was not wearing a hat. So, and so I saw that he needed to make a film about his story so he could inspire more people to overcome any challenge, because a lot of people go through life being scarred or broken from the inside, and you don't see that. So the film underlining is mental health.
Yeah.
how to stay at peak performance like Michael do, even in his wheelchair. Michael doesn't feel like he's in a wheelchair, doesn't look at all like he's in a wheelchair. All of his friends, his closest friends, now that I have become so close to him after 2 years of me going about this film so intensively, I have realized that people like him do overcome things and reinvent themselves. That's why I went to gather or ask my therapist to join us. She was my therapist many years ago, and then I stay in touch because she has these amazing books, these amazing blogs, and she is an institution when it comes to reinvention of the human self and the human being. And so that is what the film is about, and that is why I thought, Michael, please let me make the movie about your life. We have to make this film, and then it's been working out. People is telling us that they're inspired, and it's a film. It's funny because Michael is a very funny man. It's a very not putting you on the spot, Michael, but he is a very inspiring person. We're very positive.
And we're looking at the flyer right now next to you guys. Attitude, not attitude. I love that.
It was Michael's idea. That title was Michael's idea at the last minute. Like, let's change the title.
Yeah. Okay, Michael. Tell us your whole thought process of that.
As Maggie mentioned, I'm in a chair, but I'm not really disabled.
Right.
I'm really able, and I want to uplift everyone and just make them feel good about themselves. In this film, you get a chance to see how I overcome different obstacles. Gosh, I can tell you, I was actually repairing my chair up until about 2 minutes before this interview. So life throws me curveballs all day long, and it's about picking up the pieces, getting them fixed, not letting them pile up, and just keep moving forward. And you know what? If it inspires other people, then I've succeeded.
I realized I said attitude, not attitude. Altitude, not attitude. My
Altitude,
apologies. Yeah. I'm looking at both words there, and I got confused. But and I think you guys are so right as far as in a time right now, the pandemic and racial tension and so much going on. I think your guys' story, this is the perfect time for this to launch.
Yeah, it is. Home Alone came out in the middle of a lot of turmoil. I don't know if you remember the movie Home Alone.
Oh, yeah.
But when that thing came out, it was a blockbuster.
Right.
Because people needed a way out of the darkness, a way out of the heaviness of life. And like I said, if this can deliver that same kind of punch, then we're winning.
Now, Maggie, I was also looking at your bio, and you kind of share a similar career story with me as far as you were a news reporter for a short time with the Mexican television network Televisa. Is that how you say that?
Televisa.
Televisa,
yes,
yeah.
Correct.
So from being a news reporter and a journalist and telling a story, did that little experience kind of relate to you working with Michael on this?
Absolutely. Although it was a career that I didn't execute as much, it was a short period of my life. I still learned so much. Journalism, it's just so intense. Especially, I was going through a political time back in Ensenada in Mexico when I was doing that. And so it was a lot going on back in Ensenada then in Mexico, and like always, but having very, very clear in my mind what was the message, what is it that I wanted to say through Michael's story, using Michael's life as an example of my message as a director, as an artist, and as a producer. It was really, really easy to just use that as a lighthouse in order to ask the right questions, find the right people to ask the right questions and find the people that would support that message. And just getting out of Michael's stories, everything that would also match. And Michael has fabulous stories. I was so lucky because Michael is such a great storyteller, and he's so happy and entertaining. And it's so, for me, a film like this should have been. Did you hear a motorcycle passing by? I hope not.
A little bit. You're good.
So I wanted this film to be as happy as I want people to be. And then when I met Michael and I matched perfectly, and as business partners, oh my God, it's such a blessing. Michael has been fantastic. He called me the other day, Magi, I feel like my second name is reimbursement.
That's awesome.
Well, so yes, it definitely did help very, very much to have clarity and to know how to ask and find the whys, the whos, the wheres.
Right. Yeah. Who, what, where, when, why, how. Now, Maggie, you're in LA. Michael, where are you, by the way?
I'm actually in Long Beach, California.
Okay, so you guys are pretty close. Gosh, we're running out of time. Fascinating conversation so far. What's next for you guys? Whoever wants to take that first.
I don't know yet. We'll see what this brings about. I am a financial advisor by trade, but a very new filmmaker.
Yeah.
Maggie has some projects she's proposing, and we'll see where that goes. What about you, Maggie?
I have a few projects, and I am preparing, and some I am still selecting, in front and behind the camera, as an actress, and as a director, and another one as producer, and I have a couple of those. And but also I have an online business that I recently launched, and it's for supporting young actors, aspiring actors, to break into the film industry. And it's a 6 modules, and then it's a membership, and it's really beautiful because it entails the acting craft, the business strategy, and the mindset success training, which is, it's amazing. It's what makes this course different than most. And also I want to add something that is very important, very important. It made me cry of happiness when Michael agreed to do this, and then when we got the yes from these organizations. We have Easter Seals Disability Film Challenge, the Dana and Christopher Reed Foundation, the Creative Steps Foundation, and the Will to Walk Foundation. All of those organizations, and we're gathering more, we're going to be donating the proceeds of this film. So please tell your audience to go and buy, rent our film, because besides having a lot of fun with it, they're gonna go see gorgeous European landmarks with us. France, Italy, London, Spain, just gorgeous with super fan Michael. And they're gonna be supporting these amazing organizations and changing lives.
Perfect. Okay, so and then as far as Altitude, Not Attitude, where can people learn more about that right now? What's the easiest way? Michael?
Go to our website, Altitude Not Attitude, altitudenotattitude.com. You'll see the trailer there, and you'll see links to the pre-purchase, pre-sale on the film. Check it out. It's I had a friend from elementary school that I sent this to, and she watched it and immediately called me and crying about things that she had gone through, but felt just a great inspiration.
Oh, how beautiful!
You'll laugh, you'll cry, you'll enjoy it.
But you'll cry of happiness. It's that kind of crying that is like, oh my God, that is so beautiful. Oh my God, am I stepping on my own flowers as a drink? So,
yeah.
One thing, the documentary, right now you can go get it on Apple TV or iTunes. Right now you can get it. And again, you're going to support all of these amazing organizations that are in collaboration with us. And also, I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, it'll come back to me.
But And altitudenotAttitude.com, that's where people can learn more. Very easy website. You can check out the trailer there as well. And then, yeah, this all supports a great cause, which is awesome. If Michael, if people have questions for you personally, can they connect with you on Facebook or?
On our website.
Just
Yeah,
go
we
right to
have-
the
We
website?
have-
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, we can also be reached at Instagram, Altitude Not Attitude,
Okay.
and on Twitter as well.
Maggie, did you remember what you wanted to mention?
No, but it was something like
Okay.
that. You just follow all of our pages and,
Okay.
and then follow our website. But yes, the film, you can purchase it right now there. And wow, I can't remember at the moment. It was
That's okay. Come back on the show. We're actually, and before we go, we're going to look at this website real quick. And there it is. There's Michael talking. You know, and yeah, I don't know if you guys can see
I did want
it.
to add.
Yeah.
My family is from Selma, California.
Oh.
So a shout out to Selma, California. My father and his parents were raisin farmers in Selma, California. So we have a few Warkentins in the area. So
nice.
hi to all of you.
A very local connection for sure. All right.
Oh,
well,
yes.
Oh,
So
you
I remember
remembered.
now.
Good.
Michael was talking about his friend calling him, and besides his friend, a lot of people has been loving this film. This film has won Best Documentary Awards and amazing film festivals, and 15. It's been official selection of 15 more film festivals, and among them are La Femme, and so many others are really, really good and really important, empowering also filmmakers, young filmmakers and female filmmakers. And just wanted to add that, by the way, not only his friend liked the film festival, but a lot of people too.
Awesome.
Not only his friends have loved the documentary, but a lot of people.
Well, and that's, and yeah, the Selma connection is great. Selma's right outside of Fresno here. So, Maggie and Michael, thank you for joining us today. AltitudeNotAttitude.com. Check it out. And you guys are welcome to come back on Central Valley Talk anytime.
Thank you so much for having us. Bye-bye, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. You too. I'm Austin Reed. We'll be back with another guest coming up in just a bit. Hansel Kern joins us next on Central Valley Talk.